Hey everybody, today I am reviewing the Belle palette from e.l.f. and I found this at Walgreens. e.l.f. does come out with these Disney themed products from time to time, and I really had to get Belle because let's face it, my child's name is Belle. Even though she wasn't named after Belle from Beauty and the Beast, we just really like the name. But I think the first thing to know about right off the bat, if you're not really familiar with, you know, e.l.f.'s Disney collaboration type products, is that it's not just play makeup. Just because Disney is involved, you know, these are real products that definitely do have some pigment to them. It's kind of like a cardboard style palette. You open it up, there is a mirror on the inside. I won't say it's not usable because I can see my reflection, but it's not a perfect quality mirror. And then the inside opens up and you've got a face chart with two different sides. One side gives you the inventor's daughter look, the other is the Princess Belle look. So if you just needed a little guidance on how to use some of the colors, that would give you that. And then on the opposite side is all of the product, and it is all named in accordance with Beauty and the Beast. All of these shades tie back to the movie, so that's kind of cool. They throw in the classic e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, which is usually sold for $1. You can find it at Target a lot of times, and back when I got my original one, it's a really nice shape and cut and nice softness, but I feel like the ones they throw in these palettes, the cut is just kind of funky and not neat and clean, and I feel like I'm not seeing a nice smooth taper throughout the bristles, and there's a lot of like little strays kind of poking up. If you get this palette, don't be surprised if there's some inconsistencies with the way these brushes are compared to maybe a classic e.l.f. brush that you just bought individually. I love that they gave you kind of larger sizes of these eyeshadows up top, because what would those double as? Of course, highlights. These are beautiful highlights if you want to use them that way. I used Lumiere as my highlight today and I thought it was awesome. The textures of these are great also, and the one matte that you're getting is really heavy duty. This super, super dark, almost black brown is very pigmented. Also, Enchanted really comes off as a matte contour. I feel like I'm looking closely at it and maybe it's a little sparkle coming off of the blush. I'm not sure, but it applies basically matte. It's a matte, cool brown. Looking at these two, doesn't it make you think of the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer duo? This blush shade here, a single rose, might be the one slightly disappointing powder of this group because I felt like it was a little dry and chalky. It's a peach with a goldeny shimmer in it. The two liners, one is called Spell on the Castle, one is Happily Ever After. It's a dark brown and a dark black. They're not difficult to apply. They're not like really dry pencils, but they are just a classic pencil style eyeliner, and they don't really set. So I really wouldn't rely on those for major staying power, and I probably wouldn't continue to go back and use those. The gloss is called Love's Kiss, and this is kind of a berry red. Even as the shine wears off, some nice stain is left behind with this one. So I really think there are some nice quality products in here. The dud products would probably be the liners and the eyeshadow brush for me. Everything else I really do enjoy, and I really do like these shades doubling as highlights. These are gorgeous. These are really nice textures. However, if you want to talk uniqueness and you've already got a lot of neutral eyeshadows, this may not be that run out and grab it product for the person who's already an eyeshadow enthusiast. But let's say you're a huge Beauty and the Beast or Disney fan and you just, you know, kind of were hoping this was somewhat decent quality because you really just wanted to have this. Yes, this is good. I think if you got it, you will enjoy it. You won't be let down by those powders whatsoever. So I want to show you the look I did. After getting like my foundation and powder on, I used Enchanted as a contour shade. It worked really well for that. This is plenty pigmented for me. I used it in the cheekbones, under the jaw, down the neck, around the hairline as well. I did use a single rose as my blush. I chose to use Lumiere as my highlight, and I loved this. I just think it gives instant spotlighted glow. You could also have used Chip or Belle as highlights as well. Chip is just a little bit more champagne color, and Belle is more golden. On the eyes, I primed my lids, and then I went into the crease with a smallish brush with Enchanted. I actually used the contour brush from e.l.f. for that. I also used my Sigma E25 brush to just add some more of that as well. Then I used Lumiere under the brow as my highlight. I also used that with a small brush around my inner corner and all over the lid. I used that deep dark matte brown in my outer corner with a small, very precise brush so I could get a pretty pointed, you know, outer V with this look. To get a blend on the top side of that dark shade, I used my E40 powdery. And then I used Mrs. Potts, which is a nice rose gold, right over the border of the darkest shade. I did bring in some black liquid liner because I really wanted a nice wing to complement this eye shape. And then I just brought a little bit of that dark brown on the lower lash line and finished the look with mascara on the upper lashes and lower lashes. And then of course I applied the Love's Kiss lip color there. If you're just looking to build your collection a bit and want some nice quality neutrals to play with, I do think you would enjoy this. For me, this is going to be kind of a keepsake as well because it does say Belle on it. Again, I found mine in Walgreens, and thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.